starts with Kurt Angle coming out and talking about 2 qualifying Money in the Bank matches that will take place on Raw. One being for the women's and one being for the men's. And they're both triple threat matches. He names off Ember Moon, Ruby Riott, and Sasha Banks. Then for the second one, Roman Reigns, Finn Balor, and Sami Zayn. Which prompts Braun! Braun Strowman comes out and basically he just demands that he be put in a Money in the Bank qualifying match. And he proceeds to tell us a story about when he was young and the other kids built a tree house and he wasn't invited to the building, and when it was done, he just ripped it down with everybody else in it. So Kurt Angle was like, okay, I'm going to put you in a qualifying match. Cue Kevin Owens, who doesn't have anything but Sami Zayn does, and he comes out and he basically demands that he gets put in to the Money in the Bank matchup itself. Just fuck qualifying and stuff like that. Kurt Angle is like, no, you have to settle it in the ring. You have to earn your opportunity. And bibbidi bobbidi boo, it's against Braun Strowman tonight. You're not going to lead up to that. That's a duh. And the match takes place, and once again, duh, Braun Strowman wins. Now, during the match, though, Kevin Owens looked like he had a shot, especially when it came to trying to count out Braun Strowman. Yes, Kevin Owens looked like he had a chance of doing that, but they just didn't allow him to do that. That would have been one of the biggest flaws in the chinks of the armor of Braun Strowman if that would have happened. I just don't understand why you have Braun Strowman in the match other than destroy. Is he going to climb up and get that fucking briefcase without breaking any ladders, step ladders on the way up? Who knows? Maybe he'll stack the fucking in the ring steps that's outside of the ring. Maybe he'll stack them up and then just climb and get it. I don't know. But Braun Strowman is the first one that qualifies for Mr. Money in the Bank. Okay. I just don't understand. They go backstage and they interview Roman Reigns about his mindset. He says that he's the uncrowned Universal Champion. Complains about management, backstage politics, and he's pissed off. You mean the same backstage politics that allowed you to eliminate 12 people from the Royal Rumble, eliminate 4 people from the Survivor Series, hype your way up, basically take Daniel Bryan's place as far as winner of the Royal Rumble, to go on to WrestleMania that year to face Brock Lesnar, only to get cashed in on by Seth Rollins and still be pushed to the moon to be like, hey, this is the motherfucker that's going to replace John Cena, and he's going to win championships and championships and championships, and we're just going to put him there. You're going to accept that he's there, even though he didn't really quote-unquote earn his way there. We just put him there. Yeah, those type of backstage politics, Roman, and now you're complaining about him when you're not receiving them. You're not receiving the perks by it. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. Goldust wants to be in the qualifying match for Mr. Money in the Bank. No. Because we all know you won't fucking win it. Jinder Mahal complains about Roman Reigns being in the qualifying match, him getting opportunity after opportunity, and Jinder Mahal says that he just came to Raw and he's not getting what he deserves, even though he hasn't won a match ever since he's come back to Raw. Kurt Angle points that out and puts him in the match against Chad Gable for later in the evening. So, Carlito Adam Rose, No Way Jose, he comes out with his Congo line. There are only 2 women in that Congo line and like 7 or 8 dudes. Even it out more. You gotta have women and men, like, equal. Don't have more than one. I didn't understand that. But anyway, they come out, he comes out dancing with Slightest Worldwide, yeah, Titus O'Neil and Apollo Crews, against the Revival and Baron Corbin, who actually fucking win. The Revival and Baron Corbin actually win on Monday Night Raw. Wow. I wonder How much hoops did they have to jump through in order to make that decision? Oh, wait. It was Slightest Worldwide they were against. Even though the end of days was hit on Carlito Adam Rose, a.k.a. No Way Jose. I'm sorry, guys. I just see a lot of Carlito and Adam Rose boxed up together to create No Way Jose. That's just the way I feel about it. If you disagree with that, oh well. That's just the way I see that. That's the way I feel about it. And all joking aside, No Way Jose is good in the ring, but that type of personality is not going to catapult him straight to the top. It's just not. If they prove me wrong, they prove me wrong. But I don't see No Way Jose getting to the top with this type of entrance, with this type of persona. Ember Moon versus Sasha Banks and Ruby Riott. It's pretty interesting that a triple threat match would take place and there's no disqualification and the Riott Squad is out there. And yes, they do take a part in beating down Sasha Banks during the match. Bayley actually comes out and helps Sasha Banks. Instead of just her music playing and just her coming out there and watching and just folding her arms, which would have been hilarious, she actually runs out there and fends off the Riott Squad and basically tells Sasha Banks to get back in the ring and try to win. Sasha Banks tries but fails because as she was about to hook the bank statement on the Ruby Riott, Ember Moon comes off the freaking top rope with an eclipse on Ruby Riott, and then Sasha Banks basically just gets banked off. Ruby Riott gets pinned. Ember Moon, the first woman to qualify in this year's Women Money in the Bank match. Ember Moon missed Money in the Bank. That will be interesting, to say the least. Bobby Lashley interview. I'm not going to go into that. That was basically for in case you haven't heard of him, and a backstory of Bobby Lashley. Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens are talking in the back. Sami Zayn basically apologizing, saying, "I'm sorry," and wants to know if Kevin Owens has his back. And Kevin is like, yeah. Didn't give a yep, but like, yeah. Jinder Mahal, no badass entrance? They cut his entrance? I don't understand that. Jinder Mahal had one of the best entrances on SmackDown Live. When he walked out in the red carpet, ushered him out there, and then he, would stand at the top and either put the WWE Championship up or his hand up, and then it says Jinder Mahal on the freaking Titantron, but they don't do that anymore. Why the fuck not? That's a good ass entrance. Don't cut that shit down just because you want to concentrate on Roman Reigns' entrance. Walk slowly to the fucking ring. No. Anyway, Jinder Mahal versus Chad Gable. And Jinder Mahal gets a win over Chad Gable. Afterwards, and it's pretty much a clean win, I might add, Samir Singh gets in Chad Gable's face, and Chad Gable pushes him off, and Chad Gable gets beat down by Jinder Mahal after the match. Fine. Zack Ryder is talking to with Kurt Angle, and they're in Long Island, and Zack Ryder wants to be in a qualifying match for Mr. Money in the Bank. No, not happening. And I think he's still injured at this time. They just wanted to just show him on fucking TV. Jinder Mahal demands that it not just be a triple threat match, but it be a fatal 4-way later on in the night. And Kurt Angle goes, woo, woo, woo. Answer is no. So this is the way you hinder Jinder. You take his badass entrance away. Okay, it was the first win that he had on Monday Night Raw since he came back. I guess it wasn't enough to impress Kurt Angle. He beat Chad Gable. That's not enough to impress me either. Drew McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler. I like Drew McIntyre's entrance and music. I just wish he would go back to Broken Dreams. I wish he would go back to that. That spoke Drew McIntyre, but that's when he was the chosen one. And now, not that he's anything worse or bad or anything like that, I just wish he would go back to Broken Dreams. I love that music, and it spoke volumes. But anyway, why is the needle thing still happening with Dolph Ziggler's music? From needle from record. I don't understand that either. Anyway, they face Heath Slater and Rhino. They beat Heath Slater and Rhino. The interesting point about this is that all 3 members of 3MB are back on Raw. All 3 of them. And there was a 3MB chant when Heath Slater and Drew McIntyre were about to square off in the ring. And Heath Slater was even like, "Welcome back, baby." But to no avail. Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre win. I guess they're trying to hype them up as the next big threat. Don't think it's going to work, but it could happen. Elias does his usual thing. No problems there. I have no problems with Elias doing his usual stick of Who Wants to Walk with Elias. WWE stands for Walk with Elias. I said WWE stands for! You know damn well you just said it. But anyway, he faces Bobby Roode after he sings a song. Usual stick. That's fine. And he actually loses to Bobby Roode. He tried that running into the fucking post outside the ring again from the apron, but it didn't work this time. And he wasted some time, and he was about to do the drift away, but it got reversed into the DDT, and Bobby Roode wins. Now, Bobby Roode wants a qualifying match. Duh. Him climbing the ladder and winning the briefcase would be glorious. It would be. Don't think it's going to happen, but it would be. Seth Rollins comes out. He gives Miz credit for his performance at Backlash. And you know what? So will I. Yes, that's groundbreaking, but so will I. Sorry, the Backlash was horrible as a pay-per-view. Horrible. However, the Intercontinental Championship match was a good fucking match. It opened the show. It was a good match. And The Miz did shit alone. No, he didn't win, but he still fucking did. See, this is the way heels should be. Talk your shit, go out there alone, leave it in the ring, win or loss. You gain credibility better that way. And wrestle. Just fucking wrestle. Do your moves, wrestle. Get better in the ring. That's all motherfuckers ever asked. When people boo The Miz, it's not because we just, you just a hater. No. He gets a different type of heat. He doesn't get, you're a heel type of heat. No. He gets the, what the fuck are you doing there? You can't fucking wrestle and you're taking up space type of heat. But if he works on his in-ring ability, which is still a ways away, and he keeps going in alone and leaving it all in the ring, win or loss, that will gain the respect. That will gain attraction. That will gain him being a fucking threat. And he will have to be booked as a fucking threat. But for now, he's still at the beginning stage, even though he's been there for over a fucking decade. But Seth Rollins actually gives The Miz credit. But he says that, speaking of The Miz, he gave him an idea of what a champion not to be, like The Miz. He wants to be there as a champion, as an Intercontinental champion, and he wants to be a fighting champion. And that's, The Miz can only pretend to be a fighting champion. Which is, again, a good point. Intercontinental Championship Open Challenge. Who answered the challenge? Mojo Rawley. Ladies and gentlemen, I am not a fan of Mojo Rawley. Sorry, I'm just not. No, I'm not a fan of his. He comes out and he says that he will knock Seth Rollins down just like he knocked down Zack Ryder because, we want Ryder, woo woo. That chant actually fucking happened because they were in Ryder's hometown. It will not be Monday Night Rollins. It will be Monday Night Raleigh. Yeah, we'll see about that. Oh, no. Intercontinental Champion is still Seth Rollins. Because he said he was going to win the Intercontinental Championship and then go to the Money in the Bank and win that too. No, you're not, Mojo. We don't fucking believe in you. No, you don't. You had to get help in order to win the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal last year by eliminating Jinder Mahal. Yet we're supposed to believe in you now. No. Ever since you dumped Zack Ryder, you still haven't been shit. You still haven't done anything. The Leaders of Worlds versus Axel and Dallas. They still don't have a name for themselves, but they dumped the name of the Miztourage, but they still haven't come out with names yet. Here's something interesting. There were 3 third-generation wrestlers in this match. There were. So, and the Leaders of World, they win their match. That's fine. Triple threat time. Main event time. Finn Balor, Sami Zayn, and Roman Reigns. Pretty standard triple threat match. And of course, I don't understand why you would have Roman Reigns in this match when you knew that he wasn't going to be in the Money in the Bank match. They're still shining up the Universal Championship for him at this point. But now he has another roadblock to contend with. Because during the match, Jinder Mahal came and held his foot when he was about to go for the spear. Which leads to a hell of a kick to Roman Reigns by Sami Zayn. And then Finn Balor finishes Sami off with his kick to the corner, the coup de grace. Finn Balor is going into the Mr. Money in the Bank ladder match. The men's Money in the Bank ladder match. And that closes the show with Jinder Mahal in the audience and Roman Reigns looking all pissed at Jinder Mahal. So that's your new feud for Roman Reigns. Are you going to hype up Jinder or are you going to kill his momentum? I don't know. Yeah. Money on Roman Reigns with this feud. I don't see them hyping up Jinder Mahal that way. I don't see that. I'm sorry. It's just... Jinder's a former WWE United States Champion, but this is fucking Roman Reigns we're talking about here. And Jinder hasn't really been shit. People still don't believe it's Jinder Mahal as being a fucking threat. He could be, but we still don't fucking believe in him because he hasn't proved anything just yet in the ring. Not to be at this level as a fucking main eventer. But he's former WWE champion. So there are lots of former world champions or WWE champions that haven't been at a certain level and we still don't fucking believe in them or we never believed in them. So what? I think the test, though, is to put him against Roman Reigns and see how he fucking does. Yes, you knew this was coming because he was complaining about Roman Reigns last week and this week. And that's Raw. Intercontinental Championship match against fucking Mojo Rawley. It wasn't even all that good of a match. I'm sorry, it wasn't. Bobby Roode beat Elias. That's fine. Finn Balor qualifying. Braun Strowman qualifying. Ember Moon qualifying. Good choices so far. They are. They're good choices. But for the men's, there's going to be up to 8 motherfuckers. So just keep that in mind. Anyway, what did you think about the show? Do you agree or disagree with me and my opinions about the show and about the people on the show? Please leave a comment below stating why you agree or disagree. Hit that like button, hit subscribe, set up those notifications if you're on YouTube. If you're on Spreaker.com listening to this or on Apple's iTunes, thank you once again for tuning in. And I'm always open for a debate about wrestling. Just that, am I looking forward to Money in the Bank? Not really. Because it's going to boil down to who's in the men's match, who's in the women's match, and if there's another WWE Championship match. Because we all know there's not going to be a fucking Universal Championship match. What other titles are going to be on the line? Are the mid-card titles going to be on the line? Seth Rollins says he's not interested in Money in the Bank. He's interested in making the Intercontinental Championship better. So, he's out. I'm just saying. Anyway, Drop kicks, body slams, throwing motherfuckers over the top rope, both feet hitting the floor. Yes, I'm a wrestling fan. This is the theme, and I'll see you later. I hope that they hype this up to be good, because Backlash was just, oh God. Yeah, go to my rant about Backlash or Backrash. That was just, anyway, this is the theme, and the theme is go. Credits.